Hey, welcome to the Monday Report. I'm Ted, and this is Ted's Take for the week ending August 19th. I'm covering Orange and Seminole counties in this week's real estate market report. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's jump right into those numbers, shall we? If you look at the number of new listings last week, 490, up 1% from the previous week, and on average, we see about 503. So, not a lot of big movements in the market last week, but again, 490 new homes entered the market. If you look, the number of pendings up 10%. They 603 homes went under contract last month. On average, we see about 589. And the number of properties that actually closed out last week, 456, up 5% from last week. But as you can see, that's still a little bit off from our 4 week average. Now we're looking at about 492 a week. You balance the 4 week average of new listings versus the ones that close out. There's 30 to 45 days gap in there, and you see a balance. But again, inventory is still tight. So that bottom number there, the expireds, up 86% for the week. It's red because, well, I mean, it's not good when a property expires, right? So, on average, we see about 25 of those. So this does fluctuate, and I've mentioned this before in my previous reports. It can be 50% increase from 1 week to the next. And like I said, this week was a big one. Last week, not as many homes expired. Those homes that did expire, though, again, I've said this before. Those are homes that probably entered the market. They were overpriced to begin with. One of these days, we'll do an analysis and we'll see how long the average expired homes actually stay on the market before they completely expire. But you can guess that these are homes that entered the market anywhere from 3 to 6 months ago. They were overpriced. Yes, interest rates play a role in that, and this is what happens. So it's not always the property's fault, but again, uh, using a realtor and listening to what your real estate agent says when they talk about valuations on property, um, not a bad idea. All right, let's move on to that next slide, shall we? If you'll indulge me for just a minute, I would like to take a little bit deeper dive on what's going on in Orange and Seminole counties. And again, this is something I've been thinking about doing for a while. I also don't want to make these videos really, really long either, because obviously people lose their attention. But I want you to just take a look at a couple of things. So average days on the market, 27. That means that homes are selling again, that good priced home is selling in under a month, or you're getting a contract in under a month. Median days on the market is 9. That means that if you are aggressively pricing your home and looking for multiple bids and everything like that, you could be under contract in under 2 weeks. That's not a bad deal. All right, let's take a look at that sales price versus listing price. 99%. We've been hanging in there. That number has really not changed over the last month. And the last number that I wanted to talk about this week, and we'll look at other numbers as we go as I expand on this series. But this week I wanted to look at median price. And again, this is the median price on a 3-2 and across Orange and Seminole County. So your mileage may vary. I can tell you that a 3-2 in Dr. Phillips is probably not going to average 397,000. So again, your mileage may vary. Speak with your local real estate agent and let them know let them know what your needs are and what you can afford. But that median price for a 3-2, 397,000. Now, why is that important? And this is something, again, I kind of kicking myself a little bit for not pulling these numbers into this report earlier. About a month ago, that average that median price was about 432,000. So it has dropped off a little bit. Now, is this a real softening of the market? We keep hearing about that crash. It's probably not that. It's probably just kind of end of summer, and people are starting, and interest rates have had an impact on this too, right? So there's an inverse effect, and we all know about this. So higher interest rates tend to mean the lower values on the property, and of course that also means that less people are entering the market to try and buy that same property. Now, what I'm advising people to do, especially if you're in this renter situation, and I'm putting together a buyer seminar for this, it's going to sound really cliche. Marry the house, date the rate. I know it's stupid. I know you hear it all the time. I know you think that all real estate agents are full of crap when they say it. But here's the deal. Again, here's what you're seeing right there, $397,000. That is a $25,000, $30,000 price difference off of the average from a month ago. So if you're able to find that house, talk with me. I might even be able to help you with that. If you're able to find that house and we can qualify you for it, even at the higher interest rate, when those interest rates moderate, we can refinance it. Let me help you. Join my buyer's seminar. I got one coming up here. So join that. Let's see what we can do. Until next Monday, y'all have a great week. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and peace.